What's up, everybody? All right, it's been a week. What are we doing? What are we throwing? What's in the bag? What's not in the bag? What are you liking? What are you loving? What are you hating? Well, I don't hate anything. Let's go ahead and make that clear. I don't hate anything. I'm not comfortable with some things. I'm very comfortable with some other things, but it's all still very, very new and very, very fresh. Most of the discs that I am going to show you today, I've had for 2 days, 1 day, 2 hours. It just came in the mail today. So very, very still fresh in the hand, still fresh. But thanks to my buddy Daniel, we've been throwing a lot. The locals, David Cash and some other guys, we've been throwing a lot, and I've been really working on my bag and what I have had. So let's jump right into it. Have I found a Justice replacement? That was a question I got on Facebook. Yes, I have. The deflector. I have 2 neutron deflectors. This neutron deflector is from a buddy that I bought out of his trunk. It was really cheap, and it's awesome because it's slightly seasoned. And then this is just brand new, just in from OTB Discs. Hey, shout out to them. They sent their stuff really quick, and it was awesome. Great communication. What I find interesting about this is I don't know if it's 100% neutron or if there's a blend in there, but this is very, very grippy for neutron. Very grippy from neutron. And I hope, it said neutron when I bought it, so I'm gonna stick with neutron, but I think based on what I'm feeling, there might be plasma. I don't know. It's just very, very grippy. Very, very grippy. So I'm really happy with that. This one, of course, is seasoned, but these are the workhorses. These are I need to go just a little bit, and it needs to go either left on a backhand or right on a forehand. That is going to be the deflector. Truth was a big disc that I threw. I threw a lot of truths. Lots of truths. I am on the fence right now between the Matrix and the Reactor. Actually, you know what? I'm not on the fence. I actually made up my mind over the weekend when I was throwing. The Matrix is going to stay in the bag, but it's going to be predominantly a sidearm mid or sidearm somewhat distant approach. Think Suspect. It's got a real flat top or flat top verdict, like what about 2 years ago, the Lucid X verdicts. They were really flat, but really straight, not really overstable at all. That's kind of what this is. It just feels really good. I want to season it in because the reason I got a Matrix was I want to be able to hyzer flip it and turn it. We'll talk why that is not quite there yet in a minute when we get to the putters. But the Reactor, as I drop it, the Reactor is going to be the workhorse in my bag. I firmly believe it. It is the most EMAC buzz feeling disc in the bag. The profile on it's really sweet, and in this neutron plastic, it has, I guess it is just a common theme with the neutron plastic. It's just really grippy. I absolutely love that. Especially it's going to be here. It's Florida. You know, we're in March and it's in the 70s right now. So we're going to have a warm summer, and I'm going to look forward to this getting some give and being nice. But the Reactor is awesome. I don't know if it has the glide of the Truth that I used to throw. That is going to definitely be something I look into, maybe different plastic combinations, or maybe I just need to build some trust with it since I've only had it for like a day or two. I've only thrown it for a round or two and some field work out here. I'm sure that'll come a time when I develop trust with it. So that is the mids. Well, sorta. I guess you could throw the Entropy in there as a mid/putter. We started off with the Cosmic Neutron Entropy, and again, Roman trunk sale snatched another season Neutron Entropy. I was wondering if the Cosmic Neutron plastic made discs really, really overstable. And on this particular one, I have a Volt that is like that, and I think I have one other that are all Cosmic Neutron. While they are absolutely beautiful, I feel like they are a lot stiffer than the Neutron counterparts, and I feel like the glide is just not there, which makes them more overstable because they never go anywhere. They just feel like bricks almost. That's what this is. This is a flying brick. It really doesn't do anything. I think I might get it further on a sidearm because I'm forcing it than I do on a backhand. It is 250, 275. I'm going to hyzer and I'm not going to do anything else. That's what the entropy is for me. I haven't thrown this one much yet, so we'll see how a more seasoned one flies. I threw it a couple times here in the field. Didn't feel a ton of difference in the flight, but it definitely had a little more glide than the Cosmic Neutron. So that's putters and mids. Let's see here. No, that's not putters. We got to talk about putters. Putters. If anybody's been following the channel, knows that as I fall out of camera, as I'm picking up discs, putters to me have been a staple in my game. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter what I throw, I love throwing putters. Lots of putters. Putters are my friends. Putters are the best things ever, and I love throwing them. So what is the putter I'm throwing? Well, oh my goodness, so many suggestions by you guys. I got envies. I got a few envies so far, and I have another envy coming in the mail. Again, thanks to Roman, hooked me up with some trunk envies, and I just bought a brand new envy from OTB Discs. Let's just go through them real quick. The first one I have here is seasoned, and more seasoned. It's an Electron soft plastic, which has some give, but unlike, let's say, the Dynamic Disc soft plastic, you don't stick your thumb through it. It's just got some flex to it, which is awesome. And being this beat in, it just flies straight, holds turn to the ground. I can hyzer flip it up as well and then get the turn, but it's always going to have a nice reliable turn with very minimal fade because it's beat in. The next somewhat beat in one is a firm NV. Again, it's in that Electron plastic, which is the baseline plastic. These are Axiom discs, of course, and even the firm, a little beat in, still has some give to it. Love it. This one, since it's like middle of the road beat in my bag, it goes hyzer, flip, maybe a little turn, and then has a dependable fade at the end. Finally, the brand new one, just out of the mail, like a couple hours ago. I've thrown it a few times here in the field. This Electron soft plastic, so this is a baseline plastic. Again, the soft has some give, but not like gummy, and I absolutely love that. Out of the box, fresh, brand new, thrown a handful of times out here in the field. It is just dependably straight with reliable fade at the end. That is ding, 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 winner, chicken dinner. We have the throwing putters that Rob will be throwing. What do I have in the mail for the putter? I have a plasma NV coming on the way in. It's been described as something like a G-Star plastic, little give, but not stiff like Neutron, but not gummy like the Electron, just nice, a little give, but not a lot of give. And that's very important to me. I like to power grip my putters, so having a little give to create that pinch point between my pointer and my thumb is key. So those are on the way. I do currently have this beautiful Proxy. This Proxy is absolutely gorgeous. I'm still on the fence about throwing it. It has a different feel to it. It feels like a pure. I never got into throwing pures. I was always a warden or a judge thrower, and I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but it's too early to tell. So Proxy, straight, very minimal fade. It will beat in really quick and go right based on the Proxies that I've seen so far. So we don't know yet. I like to lean on more overstable putters and beat them in than relying on a straight putter that will beat understable too quick. Make sense? Hope so. Did we break this into two parts? Because we're already at the 10-minute mark, and I don't want to bore you guys. So we're going to do that. We're going to break this into two parts. That is putters in mids. On the next video will be fairways and drivers. Hopefully on the next video, you will the video after that, maybe. Sorry, lost train of thought, had to do a jump cut. But that's putters and mids. That's just a quick dive on it. I was really worried. The putters and mids are the most important part of my game. Putters being the most important part of my game, and I'm already super confident in those NVs. And I think I am going to play around with getting some different plastic with the reactor, get a little bit more glide out of it. But to be honest with you, as long as I have the ceiling, the NVs go just as far, if not farther. I'm telling you, those NVs go forever. I fully expect Conrad to be smashing them. I fully expect it. So we will see how that goes. That's just the putters and mids, an update. And stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna go over the fairways and the drivers and maybe something a little more. All right, guys, until next time, as always, be better than yesterday. And comment down below, what is your go-to? What is your go-to mid and putter? Because I tell you, everybody has their own niche on putters. And I like stable to overstable putters for throwing. I like to beat them in, make them nice and straight. I'm done rambling. You guys take it easy.